and welcome to another video of Active Fungus Studios about Inspector Schmidt the Ebbing, our video game that's going to be released on April 7th on Steam. And today we're going to talk about character animations, and for this I am talking to Elli. Hi.
Hello.
So what's your function here? What's your job? What are you doing?
I currently focus on character animation, on facial and body animation, and also a bit of game design.
Maybe you could tell me a little bit about how that works. Like, what's the process? What tools do you use?
We're working with iClone. I first get the 3D characters from the art department. I gather all the voice lines that I need, and then I first make myself familiar with both the character and the voice lines. I first listen through the voice lines to get an idea of the tone of voice. What's the mood of the scene that we're in? What's the mood of the character? How exactly do they need to behave? And then I do my best, voice line by voice line, to match the vibe. It's kind of hard not to get caught up in the details because I need to animate many characters, and though I would love to get lost in the work, it's important to get a hang of it as quickly as possible, but still give every character enough time and attention to get their essence across, their mood across.
Okay, and so what's the detail that you could get lost in? Like what exactly is so fascinating or
I'd say the fascinating thing is the human face in general, because there are so many facets to it, and like not every type of happy is the same type of happy, or not every type of sad is the same type of sad.
yeah.
And then I listen to the voice line and I'm thinking, oh, I want this that way and this that way. And every character model is also different. Some's a bit more of a smiley character, and others more has a more general sad mood to them. And it's very fascinating getting to explore the different variations of emotions and animations that I can do with these characters.
Do you have like different, I don't know, blueprints or something that you can choose from, and then you kind of like adapt them, or like how do you choose different kinds of sadness?
Yeah, there's some presets in the program that I'm working with. I usually start from those, and then for special scenes, like the scene starts off very sad, and then suddenly the character starts screaming and throwing a tantrum, and getting those transitions right can be very exciting. When you hit the sweet spots, I find myself being like very proud of my own work in that moment.
Okay, amazing. Well, that's great. Do you have a favorite character already?
Um, yes, the one I recently animated, Keno Engels. I immediately liked him because I kind of see myself in him.
Oh,
Like
really?
he's yeah, 'cause, I mean, first off, he's one of the few young important characters in the game, and yeah, he's also an artist like me, and maybe feels a bit too constrained by the city that he's living in and his environment. And he was a very interesting character to work with.
If this is his backstory, it's probably also quite, he goes through quite some emotions that you would need to
Yes.
animate then, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yes, he was a very emotional character, but I had all variations, from some angry lines and some happy lines, then some sad lines again. And it's cool getting to see this character's whole story being told in the dialogue that you're having with him.
Yeah, that sounds fascinating, definitely. So, when you're done with the face, of course, the body of the character needs to be animated as well, right? So, what's the difference between the face animation and the body animation? Like, is there a difference in the process?
A bit, yeah, because they're done in different programs. The body animation is done directly in Unreal Engine, and they're similar in some ways. Like, you also have presets there and different mood settings, but I'd say it's a lot harder to get the right mood across from the body animations when you're working off of presets. I would love to animate the whole body myself, just to have full control over what I'm working with, but sadly there's not the time.
Ah, That's always the problem with like the indie studio budgets, I guess, that you need to be very, very efficient because we don't have much time and not enough funding to kind of go into detail like AAA studios, for example. So I think that's one thing that we probably all learn like from indie developing is to be really, really efficient. When you look at the processes that we have in place at Active Fungus, and maybe compare that to what you learn in university, like do you see like differences, or would like is there something that we maybe do better or worse or different? Like
That's a cool question. I think it's best to look at it that way. University prepares you for what you might see in the workplace, like different scenarios. But at university, you never have the chance to get to see a full pipeline of how it's actually done. So that was something I was very excited and looking forward to for working here, to be part of the whole gaming pipeline. It's definitely a time sensitive workflow and process,
mhm.
but uh, you get used to it and faster with working, especially if you like what you're doing. And uh, I think here in the studio, there's a very good pipeline in place that uh, makes sure everyone can manage their sets of work.
Thank you very much for your time. For those of you who haven't wishlisted the game yet or haven't played the demo, please do so. We're really looking forward to your feedback on our Discord server or on Steam. And yeah, the game releases on April 7th, and we would love it if you checked it out. And yeah, that's all from us. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.